Charlotte, here we are at the first Central County Ground, which of course will be hosting the women's Southern Brave team come the start of the 100 this summer. How excited are you about the tournament and being based here?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to come here. It's always been a great ground for the women's game, so we're really excited. I'm sure it's going to be here before we know it, really. We're already into the new year. Hopefully it's going to be slightly warmer come July, but there's a lot of excitement around the 100 and obviously around the Southern Brave.
You mentioned Hove as a sort of a centre of women's cricket, certainly with the Kia Super League finals day we've hosted here and some of the internationals. What are your memories as a player and as a coach of the ground?
It's always a ground, as an England player I love playing at. Had a really good following down here over the years. Some great games. Probably one of the best games here was against Australia in the 2013 Ashes. It was a great game. And then more recently, in the KSL, 2 finals days here, narrowly missed out.
3 finals days, I think.
Yeah, 3. But 2 the Southern Vipers
were
were
in.
Oh,
with you, of course, yeah.
Really fond memories, and it is a great ground, and like I say, all the players are thoroughly looking forward to playing here.
And of course, the big Test match grounds are hosting the men's teams. But how important is it, for the game, the wider game, that grounds like the first Central County Ground are being used for the 100?
I think it's vitally important. I think because they're grounds that have obviously got history with the women's game, and and a good following. And I think it was one of the reasons that some players actually came to the Southern Brave. When you're playing at 2 fantastic venues like the Ageas Bowl and here, it does attract players. Certainly the places do, Brighton and Southampton, South Coast, lots of sun as well. So I think this would be one of the grounds that I'm sure most players in the women's game would want to play at. And like I say, with the support you have here as well, I think it's one of the best grounds and the best atmospheres to play at.
You mentioned the players and the squad so far. Obviously we've got Anya Shrubsole, Danny Wyatt, 2 England legends, Susie Bates, world's #1 T20 batsman, and then Stephanie Taylor, who's right up there as one of the best all-rounders in the world. It's shaping up pretty nicely for you guys.
Yeah, it is. I think when putting this team together, you want to pick players who've got an affiliation with the area as well, and I think Stefani and Susie have had that over the years. Certainly Susie in the last 4 years playing for the Southern Vipers. Danny Wyatt, she's been involved down here, and to pick up Anya as well was obviously a massive signing for us. One of the best bowlers in the world, and a great leader. So I'm thoroughly looking forward to working with them all, and hopefully we'll have lots of fun and hopefully be successful.
And I guess you're pretty busy talking to plenty of other players as well.
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic over the. Certainly the part after the season, trying to get the team together, and some were easy conversations, some were hard conversations, but ultimately, we want to put the team together that we feel is going to really put for the title, and I think we've got a good team at the moment. Very conscious. I wanted to keep it Southern based as well, and I think I think that's really important in the first few years, and. You want the players to identify with the Southern Brave, and hopefully they'll do that.
So we might see some familiar names from both Sussex and Hampshire.
You may well do, yeah.
You're not going to let any slip.
I'm not going to let anything slip. I'll wait for the ECB to announce the team in due course. But and I think we're obviously looking for people outside. It's not just about people from the area. It's obviously skill sets as well, and that's something I'm looking at as well.
We're really looking forward to seeing all those huge names play here at our ground, and hopefully you coaching them to glory. We've got finals day here. That will be the aim, I guess.
Absolutely, that's the aim, and I think it will be for every team. I think the excitement, the anticipation around the 100. I think from all over the world. It's the one thing that everyone was talking about in the WBBL, and I really think it's going to deliver. Hopefully, lots of people will come out and watch, and whoever's here on finals day, may the best team win.
Thank you very much, Charlotte.
Cheers.